Okay, great, folks. As you can see, as we always do before every webinar, we pay homage and where it's due, and pay tribute to those leaders that we have on the team. We have a very huge team here at Wealth Builders Worldwide. Of course, we are the DMV Wealth Builders Association, and I'm just telling you, folks, we're just super excited to have you here on the line here. Somebody thought very highly of you to invite you here, and I tell you, I don't take it very lightly. What my goal is to share this information with you in a manner in which it was shared with me, in hopes that you will do exactly what I did at the conclusion of hearing it, and that's take immediate action and get involved straight away. Believe me, the person that invited you here is most likely one of our leaders and doing a phenomenal job here, helping to share this with many folks just like yourself. We're one of the fastest growing teams, not only in the DMV area, all across the country in the United States, but worldwide, folks. And we're just super excited to already just have a system to help you build wealth, to help you spend less, make more, save in gold, and invest the difference. So again, we're super excited. And what I want to do at this particular point in time is just kind of give you a structure of how this will go. I'm going to move into a quick video that'll kind of show you a little bit and give you an idea of what this company is doing with respects to just breaking and setting records in the cryptocurrency space. Folks, you're going to see about an ecosystem that's all backed in gold. It's a payment system. It's just an awesome system, folks. And you may or may not be involved with cryptocurrency, but understand this. If you want to be an innovator, you want to be on top of things, you want to be in the forefront, you're partnering up with a company that's just doing some phenomenal things. Just come out with one of the record-setting cryptocurrency coins backed by gold. First one to ever do that, backed in physical gold. First company to ever open up a cryptocurrency bank in Miami, Florida, folks. I mean, we are also coming out with a cryptocurrency phone. I mean, just so many firsts that this company is doing. You're in the right place at the right time. So what I want to do is get ready to queue up this video. And once we come off the video, folks, what we're going to do is go into a quick PowerPoint presentation. And then from there, we'll go into a Q&A and possibly also hear from some of the leaders on the line as well. So with that, we're about to get started.
The real and first financial perpetual mobile will blow your mind. The Karatcoin Bank in Miami has already now 100 million US dollar share capable. By buying or selling and trading the KBC coin, you increase the price of it. Every time the price of KBC coin increases, we have to buy gold to back up the value of KBC. The bank will have profit from the fees that it will take from buying and selling gold. Every time the bank has profit, there will be release of new gold. The value of KBC coin will increase, so more people will buy it to sell it for more price to get profit from it. When the price of KBC coin increases, the KBC coin will need more gold to back up. So, the profit of owner of KBC coin is a result of increased profit of the bank itself. This is a new universe. But we go further. We offer a next coin, our Karatcoin Bank coin, the KCB. We are going to offer 50 billion coins within 12 months, and we are implementing it in the Big Carat system, where the time KCB coin increases its value. The value of KCB coin will be increased and vice versa. And even more, our own exchange systems, ATMs all around the world, use of different credit cards, new technologies, bank accounts. All these means fees that will flow into the Karatcoin Bank. Don't forget, more fees, it means more profits for the bank. More profit for the bank. More gold. More gold, increase the value of the coins. Increased value, more fees. More fees, more gold. It will never stop. To make your crypto payments even easier, we went further. A new blockchain smartphone from the best blockchain developers all over the world will allow you to make all secure crypto payments that you need. This is a real financial revolution. Be a part of it. Don't wait and hesitate too long. With each second, our coins are increasing their value more and more. Visit our website for further information, www.karatcoinbank.io.
Incredible, incredible, incredible. Boy, I get excited every time I hear that video or see it. I tell you, and even really getting excited about this very first cryptocurrency phone, crypto blockchain phone that is a contract that our company started and signed with Sony. I mean, you guys know what a reputable company Sony is. I mean, an innovator, and they saw the value of partnering with us and bringing this to market. So again, we're just super excited about what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this quick disclaimer. We're here today to share information only that has been helpful to others. We want to share the facts in a manner that would allow you to make an independent decision of your own. A good rule of thumb is never to invest money that it would hurt you to lose. So here's the thing, folks. You may not understand or know what's going on in the cryptocurrency space. You may have your own opinions about it, but what I want to do is I believe in third-party documentation. That way you don't have to take Al Murray's view of things. You can just take the third-party documentation, folks that are not involved with our industry, not involved with our company. But this is what the U.S. Congress had to say. The House of Representatives gave Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies a big boost by labeling digital currencies the future of money. Okay, now this just happened Wednesday, July 18th, just last month alone. And we're excited by that, folks, because we understand a little bit about the future of money, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. Here's the other thing, folks. You just saw a video that described the ecosystem that our company is already putting in place. Okay, and you know you're on the right track when you've got companies like when you have the owner of the New York Stock Exchange is teaming up with Microsoft and Starbucks to build an ecosystem for cryptocurrency, that is, folks. And it's just huge, man. I'm just so excited because you have huge companies like this. You know, the stock exchanges, man, these folks were talking so bad about cryptocurrency just months ago. But now you know that they have patents already. You know, they're already setting up to do exactly what we've already done, folks. So you know you're on the right track. It's just huge. So what I want to do, I want to backtrack a little bit. You heard in the video there are two coins. I want to tell you a little bit about this very first coin, the KBC. This coin is the first coin to ever come out in the marketplace that was ever backed by physical gold, folks. And that's a huge thing because cryptocurrencies, we know for a fact, they're just like our fiat currency, the US dollar, the euro, what have you, is backed by nothing. Okay, no, cryptocurrencies are the same way. They aren't backed by anything. However, this company has come to the market with the very first cryptocurrency coin that is backed by physical gold, folks, and it's a great thing. I'm just telling you, it feels good to be first. But again, I just want to lend to the third-party documentation. We've got here PricewaterhouseCoopers. Many of you are familiar with this company, folks, but they're the second largest professional services company in the world. They're one of the big four auditors. Vault Accounting 50 has ranked PwC as the most prestigious accounting firm in the world 7 consecutive years in a row, and the top firm in North America to work with 3 consecutive years. Now let's talk about scope and size. PwC is a network that is working and operating in over 158 different countries around the world, over 700 different locations, over 200,000 employees, folks, and just last year alone, they did over $37.7 billion in revenue. So, folks, that's what's great about this. Is see, you can take their word for it because you can have faith that this company would not be staking $37.7 billion. They wouldn't stake their reputation on a billion-dollar company that we are here today. But here's some of the most impressive things, one of the most impressive facts about PwC. They provide services to 422 out of 500 Fortune 500 companies. Folks, that's this tremendous documentation for this company. This company takes other companies public on exchanges like the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange. But this company, we hired this company to do something very special for our company. We asked that they audit us, and we asked that they also do a valuation of the KBC coin. That's another first in the industry because, folks, cryptocurrency coins have no value. So there's nothing to do a valuation on. But because our coin is backed in gold, folks, we had a valuation done. And of the 86 pages, excuse me, of that valuation, this is one of the last pages here. And what it says, two of the most important things here, folks, is just this. One, that the coin is backed by a 1/10 of a gram of gold, which is worth about $6 US, 6, 7 US. Okay. But here's the other thing, folks. The accountant therefore determined the KBC token at $1.32 and confirms the content and the future price of $10.68, folks. Now, we can't tell you when it'll hit 10.68, but again, because this is a professional coming in and auditing the facts. They take a look at the gold mine that this company owns. They look at the gold that it already possesses. They looked at the bank that it just opened. They looked at the company's assets, the amount of gold that is already selling, folks, and they came up with the valuation for this particular token. And folks, $1.32 at the moment, and with a future value of 10.68. That's huge. Now, some of you may or may not be familiar with the blockchain and cryptocurrency, folks, but the blockchain is just a safe technology. You know, this new crypto phone that's coming out, blockchain crypto phone through Sony, folks, is just secure. It's just much more secure way of doing things because everything is tracked through a network of thousands of computers, folks. So it's very hard to do anything erroneous with it. So here's the thing: you can always come back with any cryptocurrency. You can go to this website called etherscan.io. You put the ticker letters up here, KBC, you hit go, and guess what? All the particulars come up. You can see here that the company established over 12 billion coins. Now, again, that's like almost a record in itself, because most coins don't come out, you know, with 12 billion coins off the break like that, folks. But this company did something else special. They sold those 4 billion coins. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm telling you, I think I said the wrong number. 12 billion coins. Okay, the company marketed and helped the public purchase over 12 billion coins in just under 4 months. Okay, that's huge. It was a record in itself, folks. You can see here that the holders were over almost 24,000 different holders here in this ICO that was done, folks. Record-setting ICO that produced over $100 million, folks. It's just huge. This company is just setting record after record after record, and that's why we're so excited about it. Okay, but here's the thing: it was also transferred to over 89,000 different transfers. Okay, you can see here over 3,500 different transactions on each page. Each page has 50 different transactions, but here you can see the frequency, how often it was purchased, and you can see the quantity. Okay, and that's huge. So you can see the quantities: 30,000, 7,700, what have you. Here the owner was in Dubai talking to folks about this awesome coin, man. And I tell you, you can see what was done, purchases that day. This is just one page, over 1 million coins, 200,000, 74,000, 22,000, 200,000, 800,000. And just look through, folks. I share this with you because not to impress you, but just impress upon you the fact that this is something that is huge and it's going on with or without you. So why not be a part of something that's setting trends, that's setting the trend, is setting the wave, is setting the wave, and it's a trend-setting movement that's taking place throughout the world right now with this payment system. So now we've talked about the KBC. Let's talk about the KCB. Okay, folks, understand this is a coin that's issued by the very first cryptocurrency bank. There are folks on this line right here that were at that bank when it opened on, of all days, the 4th of July this summer, folks, on Independence Day. There's a lot of folks on this webinar right now looking to earn their independence through this particular company. So it's just a phenomenal thing that this bank was able to open up on Independence Day, folks. That's a great thing. But there are people on this very line right here that were there when this bank opened up. And we're excited by that, okay? So the KBC coin is being issued by the very first cryptocurrency bank. Let's talk a little bit about that bank, folks. The place where it is, it's in Miami, Florida. This bank also is fully licensed. It comes with all of the operating and fully licensed to do cryptocurrency, folks, the very first in the world. It already has over $100 million in capital in USD, folks, US dollars, okay? Not only that, but it holds the license to the gold mine in Madagascar. It owns the mine, folks. The bank bought the mine for over $900 million. When the gold is excavated, now there's gold, silver, and copper within that mine. But just talking about the gold, when that's excavated over $3.5 billion, folks, in gold. And that's what this company is going to be now marketing through. So we're able to cut out all middlemen. Folks, we're looking for the price of our gold to go down. We're looking for so many great things to happen just as a result of us owning this mine, folks. It's a great thing. You know, here's the thing. I want to tell you a little bit about the company now. We were founded in 2011 in Stuttgart, Germany, folks. You can see the home office here. Here it is an aerial shot, folks. This is the main business district. Here's Mercedes-Benz home office right across the street. Okay. Right now, we're an international company shipping gold right now to over 126 different countries around the world. All right. We specialize in the production and sales of high quality gold products in small transaction friendly weights, folks. And that means something to us because if you are tracking gold, you know that it's selling for about $12,000 an ounce. Okay. Well, the average person can't go out and get that. Okay, they don't know how to go out and acquire it. They can't acquire the gold. They don't know how to. It's overpriced. So what this company does is they break down the gold in manners in which you can purchase the gold in prices that you can afford. Small, friendly, transaction, weight-friendly amounts of gold that you can actually afford to purchase. And we're excited by that, folks. We really, really are, because right now there's less than 1% of the population that actually owns gold. Less than 1% of the population that actually owns gold. But I tell you, the population that owns gold on this call is a whole lot higher than that. I can definitely guarantee you that. And we're excited about it because we're gold owners, folks. And we're helping people just like yourselves being able to go out here and acquire 24 karat 999.9% gold, folks. And it's a great thing, man. I'm just too excited. So let's talk a little bit about the owner of the company, the founder and the visionary, Mr. Harold Sykes. Folks, you can see here, he's been publicized in many different magazines. They call him the King of Gold. This is a guy of high integrity. He's a senator, European senator, folks, and he's also an author. Remember we talked about what cryptocurrencies were being called, digital currencies, the future of money? Well, listen, this was a book that he wrote years ago, folks, The Future of Money. That's what I'm saying, a trend setter, folks. That's what I'm talking about. So listen, this is what I really wrap myself around, folks. He says, my mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point that everyone can afford. My goal is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. Now, understand, folks, it's debt all around of us. Most of us are in debt. The country we live in is in debt. We work for companies and governments that are in debt. And this man wants to do something about it. He wants to help you and me get out of the current system of debt, folks. That dollar that you're holding, it's a debt instrument, folks. And we're going to talk about what countries are doing right now with the U.S. debt instruments just a little bit later. But here's what we do, folks. This company helps people save in gold. They help people save in gold. And what that simply means is, in most situations, you don't even have to spend any money. You just take the current currency that you have right now that is backed by nothing, not a penny, not a dime. It's not backed by anything. If you burnt that dollar bill or that $100 bill, what you'd be left with are ashes, okay, because it's not backed by anything. But here's the thing. You can take that same currency and you could transfer it over and buy this thing called cash gold or gold itself, folks. You can acquire these things right here. And we're excited about it, man. Just super excited, okay? That's 24 karat gold, folks. Each one of them are registered independently on their own. It's safety features in here, black light, hologram. It's just got everything you need in here to protect and tell you exactly what it is, folks. If you mess this up, you tear this casing up, then folks, you got to test the gold. But the way it is right now, you don't have to test it, folks. Black light technology, you hit that thing with the black light reader and it tells you what this is right here. We're excited about it, man. And we hope that you are too. So listen, this is what I want to share with you. I want to give you a couple examples of why we are exchanging the current fiat currency that we own, folks, and we're exchanging it into a better currency, a currency called gold. Why? Because it holds its value. So let's just say you're currently saving $300 a month. in your savings account, your checking account, or whatever. Maybe you're putting it in your IRA. Maybe you're putting it in your thrift savings plan. You could be putting it anywhere. Maybe in a 529 college fund, folks. It doesn't matter because the money is the same and the same thing applies to it regardless of whatever account it's in. But here's the thing. $300 a month over 20 years, folks, you would have saved $72,000. But guess what? Your purchasing power would only be $56,000 today. All right, that means you just lost $16,000 due to saving your money in a declining paper, okay? But if you took that same $300 a month for 20 years and invested it in gold, just exchanged it over to gold, currency backed in gold, your purchasing power would now be $236,000, folks. That's a profit of $164,000 and a difference of over $180,000. That's huge, folks. And see, I like the sound of profit because one of the things we want to show you here is we want to show you how to spend less. Okay, we pay less in taxes. Okay, we want to show you how to make more because we got a tremendous business opportunity here. We want to show you how to exchange that fiat currency that's worth nothing and subject to inflation. We want to show you how to save in gold, and then we want to show you how to invest the difference. Man, it's just so awesome. This team that we're part of, one of the largest groups of gold saving. This, man, it's the largest organization of gold savers in the world, Wealth Builders Worldwide. We've got a website. Go check us out, wealthbuildersworldwide.info. And what I want to ask is just that everybody maintain their lines in a muted situation. Make sure that we stay muted out so we can keep this line good and professional and keep moving forward. But again, folks, this isn't just happening with what the money that you have in your savings accounts. This is all of your money because it's subject to inflation. Since the Great Depression in 1932, the dollar has lost 98% of its purchasing power, while gold has risen in value 6,200%. Now you go back and you look at, countries like Venezuela, what's going on in Turkey right now, certain continents right now, certain countries in Africa right now where inflation is just so rampant because the governments have a license to print as much money as they can. Their dollar, their value of their money is worth nothing. That's what's happening here, folks, because the government has a license to print as much money as they want. But this is what the former Federal Reserve Chairman, Alan Greenspan, had to say. And I'm going to come back and I'm just going to try to mute out one last time again, because we got folks that are unmuting themselves out. We definitely want to make sure that we keep this line good and clear as well. But here's the thing. In the absence of the gold standard, there is no way to protect savings from confiscation through inflation. There is no safe store of value. Now, what that means in layman's terms, folks, let me just go back and just read this for you again. In the absence of the gold standard, there is no way to protect your savings from being taken from you through inflation. There is no safe store value, all right? So let's talk about what a safe store value is now. Safe store value is an asset that can be saved, retrieved, exchanged, be predictably useful in the future by retaining purchasing power. Now, isn't that why you put your money in the bank right now? Isn't that why you put your money in a savings account? Because you want to, you feel as though you have an asset that you're saving, that you want to retrieve, that you want it to be predictably useful in the future by retaining purchasing power. So you put 72,000 in and it's only worth 76,000. I have a problem with that. Now, here's the thing. Another great example with what a safe store value is, folks. Brand new 1954 pickup, $1,100 or 30 ounces of 24 karat gold, folks. 2017 F Ford pickup truck, $72,000 or $42,000 or 30 ounces of 24 karat gold. You tell me, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have the $1,100 or the 30 ounces of gold? Would you rather have the $42,000 of declining currency, or would you rather have the safe store value of 30 ounces of 24 karat gold? If you're like most smart people on the line, you're going to say, I'd rather have the gold. Exactly. You're getting the point. Here's the thing. Why save in gold instead of paper, folks? Simply said, we've been saying it over and over again, the purchasing power. Listen, in 1971, something special happened. We had President Nixon come on and temporarily, okay, suspend the gold standard, folks. He took the gold standard away from our money, the dollar bill. Now, what's interesting is it was temporarily. That means it can be reinstated. And for me, what I say is, you know, I think about that realistically. How much will gold have to go up to in order for people like you and I to be able to keep our current standard of living based upon the gold that the U.S. has right now, the gold that's in the world? How much will it have to go up in the future? Folks, I'm just telling you, it will be out of price. We wouldn't be able to get it anymore, okay? But here's the thing. 1971, you could get a gram of gold for $1. 1971, that gram of gold will buy you 5 loaves of bread. Okay, it takes a little bit of money to print a dollar bill, so that dollar will get you about 4 loaves of bread. Today, that gram of gold will get you about 20 loaves of bread, but that dollar barely gets you enough for 2 slices of bread to make a good sandwich with. Now, 1971, you could take that $1,000 that you have saved, and you could have bought 24.6 ounces of gold. But today, if you had saved that money in your savings account and pulled it out today, it would only have a purchasing power of $165, folks. That's incredible to me. Okay. Again, what would you rather have? The $1,000 or the 24.6 ounces of gold, now worth over $32,000? Which one would you rather have, folks? I think the answer is simple. But here's the thing, folks. Remember when I talked a little bit about debt and what have you, and what other countries are doing right now and getting rid of the debt notes? This is what Russia's been doing, okay? Russia did this, started here in December 2017, folks. They had over $102 billion of U.S. Treasury notes, okay? Just over a few months' time, they've been selling it off, okay? To May, they had $14 billion in U.S. Treasury notes. But so what are they doing with that money? Here's Putin right here holding the gold. That's what they're doing with the money. They're buying gold. Look it up. China's doing the same thing. You got Turkey, who actually requested their gold back from the United States. Okay, many of us don't know, but Fort Knox is a very safe place. That's where they house our gold. Okay, but the U.S. housed gold for other countries. Now those countries are asking for their gold back. Why? What's going on? Why do they want their own gold back now? Okay, I just wonder and just think, you know, is there something going on here in the future? That's one of the reasons why I acquire gold, folks. But here's the thing. Take a look at this. Gold prices have crushed the market for so many centuries, folks. Here's the thing. 1999, okay, we take it off here to 2017. Here's your gold. Here's your stock. This is your retirement. That's your kids' college. Okay, but look where gold has been going. Is there a reason that you have millionaires and billionaires now liquidating their assets and putting it in gold? Is it a reason why you have people like Robert Kiyosaki selling his real estate and buying gold and silver with it? Okay, there is a reason, and this is why. Okay, I'm telling you, folks, there's a better way, and that better way is invested in gold. Here's the thing. This is what we're doing. We offer 1 gram, 2.5 gram, 5 gram bars, 99.9% pure, and it's certified by the LBMA, accredited refinery. The LBMA is a London Bullion Market Association, folks, and we're just privileged to be one of the top companies and one of their best clients. Now, this is one of the most important reasons why I actually get at least one of these every single month, folks, is because we have this thing called a loyalty bonus, a loyalty bonus, okay? You buy one of these for 12 months in a row, you meet a few other requirements and help some other folks acquire gold, and guess what? The company's gonna give you one for free, okay? Now, I really wanna make sure you understand what I mean when I say this. The way this is packaged, folks, this is a business expense for me because I'm using this for business right now. I'm doing a webinar. I pay for this webinar so that I can bring this to you. I pay for this gold so I can bring it to you and share it with you. This is part of my business expenses, a monthly business expense for me. I buy it, I write it off, and I own the asset. And then I do it for 12 months and they give me free gold, okay? They give me free gold, okay? They give me free gold, okay? That's what they do, folks. We acquire gold. That's what this is all about. This is about acquiring and building your wealth, okay? So we're showing you how to acquire something for free or for such a low price than any other place where you can get it. I mean, if I don't care what somebody's paying for this right now, if I'm buying this and they're buying at whatever price they can get it at, and I get this for free, I'm trying to tell you right now, you cannot beat that. You can't beat that. Okay. When I get paid in commissions gold, those are commissions that are coming into my house and not out of my house to purchase the gold. Okay, it's huge, man. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more as well. But here's the thing: you can earn up to 25 ounces, 25 grams of gold. It's a great thing, folks. And here's the thing: I love this because I can always take myself out of the equation, folks. You don't have to take my word for anything because we've got all of this third-party documentation, and folks that, some folks just kill me because they tend to use research as an excuse. Okay. There are no excuses here because here's the thing. The research has already been done. When you go and you Google the company, okay, when you Google, dude, you don't know what you're getting. Right. But here's the thing. The research that the LBMA does to be one of the best refineries in the world and with the best 50 refineries in the world, folks, they do the research to be operating licensed and able to operate in over 126 different countries around the world, folks. There are only 180 countries in the world, and the ones that are remaining are pretty small. Okay. Here's the thing. FedEx, we are their largest customer. This company right now is shipping more gold. They're shipping more of these to households around the world than any other company that uses FedEx is shipping their product, folks. That is huge. Okay, understand that. This is what you're a part of. This is what you're joining when you join this organization of gold savers, folks. When you join this organization of folks that see the value and see the future in cryptocurrency. That's what you're joining when you get involved with this. Okay, not only that, let's talk about our payment partner, folks. This thing called, this international debit card right here, we get paid in euros on this international debit card, folks. We get paid monthly and we get paid weekly. 5 opportunities to get paid, folks. They put money on this debit card, euros. And guess what? I could take this international private issue MasterCard, debit card issued by MasterCard anywhere around the world. And guess what? I can put it in the ATM and I get the exchange rate converted for me and I get the currency of that particular nation. So if I go to China, I get the yen. If I go to Europe, I get euros. If I go to England, I'm going to get the pound. If I put this in the ATM right down the street and I ask it to give me $20 USD, it's going to spit me out a crisp $20 bill. But guess what? When I go back and I check my balance on this, because I get paid in euros and euros are more valuable than US dollars, I got 20 US dollars in my hand and my balance only decreases on this card by about $17.58. Again, that's value, okay? It's not how much money you make, it's how much you keep, folks. I'm just trying to tell you. Now, how about this for third-party validation? Let's talk about the Vatican. The Vatican, year after year after year, they're coming back ordering 100,000 of these coins in one whop, folks. And what they're doing is they're putting the Pope's face on this, and then they're offering it to their parishioners as a way of raising money for their church. Okay, rather than doing fish dinners and chicken dinners, they are offering their parishioners gold with the Pope's face on it, folks. And they wouldn't order in that quantity if people weren't getting it. So we've got thousands and thousands of satisfied customers and affiliates all around the world, folks. Understand. Ask them about how it's working, okay? Don't take somebody's word that don't know anything about what's going on in this company. So it's 3 steps basically to get started. You can actually get started and set up your free gold savings account for free. You don't even have to spend any money. You can start setting up your account to start exchanging your regular currency for currency that's backed in gold or for physical gold. It's huge. Next, you want to take advantage of some of the tax breaks that are afforded a small business, folks. I'm talking about like writing off 52.5 cents a mile. Okay. I'm talking about writing off a portion of your cell phone bill. I'm talking about writing off possibly even a portion of your house, your home office. Okay. So many deductions. And I definitely tell you that you need to go and talk to your tax advisors about how to maximize that, folks. But you get your business package next. And then the third thing we do is we go out and we share this with as many people as we can. folks, and I started with my family. The first person I got involved with this was my wife, my father, my brothers, my cousins, my fraternity brothers, folks, people involved in my church, people that I know, like, and love. Why would I not tell them about something so great, folks? We're part of a wealth system where we're acquiring the greatest mineral on the face of this earth, the greatest alloy. It's gold, folks. I'm just trying to tell you right now, I'm excited. Here's the thing, folks. We set up this thing called auto save, and it's huge, man, because we commit to buying one of these a month. But because you're in a business, guess what? You earn $200. The money doesn't come out of your bank account. They're going to send you a gram of gold, and they're going to put the difference on your card. Okay, you make $1,000, they're going to send you 2 grams of gold and put the difference on your card. So again, understand the system that you're a part of will helping you acquire gold, folks, in many cases where you don't have to come out of pocket for it. So just share the system with folks. It's working. We've got thousands and thousands of folks all around the world right now. This team has only been in existence since about, well, we got involved for the cryptocurrency in January, but we didn't really start building the team until March. Okay, so folks, just in that short period of time, we've got hundreds of people all around the world involved with this. And we're a part of an even larger team that has people, thousands of people on every continent on the planet saving gold. Okay, so I'm trying to give you full scope and size of how big this thing is and what's really going on. So here's the thing. Like I said, you can get started with the free account. Even with the free account, you've got a chance to make some money. It's only going to be paid monthly. Okay, and again, let me just go back and just make sure that we mute everybody out, okay, because I hear a little bit of background noise. So let's just make sure that we mute it, okay, so we can keep this line good and professional. But as you set up that free account, you're going to make anywhere from 0.5% to 6%. It's slow money, but it's something, okay? If that's all you can do, then you do all you can do, okay? But here's the thing. When you help somebody get started, it's all on your personal referral. So it's folks that you actually share this with, and they say, hey, you know what? I want to buy some coins. Hey, you know what? I want to save in gold. I see the value in saving in gold. And they do that, okay? So everybody gets paid that way, business accounts as well as the free accounts, okay? But here's the thing. The dual team affiliate plan, basically, it's 2 sides to this. It's a left and a right. I mean, any one person can only sign somebody up on the left or the right. That's the only place they go. So we benefit from each other from being team. And guess what? There's power in association, man. There's so much that we can do when we start working together and we put our mind in sync and we work together. But here's the thing. We got these 4 packages, okay? Now, the first package, this is where I am. I'm a VIP. We've got tons of VIPs right here on the line today, okay? You can see it's about 2,000 euros to get started there. It's about $2,300 USD, but you're going to get gold. You're also going to get some cash gold. You're going to get cards to help people when they buy this package, they can get 100 euros off. You're also going to get some more cards that's going to help folks when they buy their gold every month, get 3% discount on it. You get a pen that recognizes where you are in the business, the brochures that you need to advertise your business as well. So each package will come with different amounts of these particular things. You can see here with the gold package, you know, you can see what it costs here. It's about $1,200 or what have you USD. You're going to get 2 grams of gold and what have you. Here in the silver, it's about $500. Also, you got to add in shipping. These prices I'm telling you about, as I mentioned, the USD price, they include the shipping as well. Remember, this product is coming insured from Germany, okay? And then with the bronze, we even got something for folks, you know, in the third world countries or folks that just need to, they need a little help in getting started. This is the package that fit them. We tell you to get in where you fit in. This package will be just under $200, taking everything into account. So here's the thing, folks. We love this because just this month alone, you're able to take this starting price, whatever it is right here. And then, folks, when I got started, dude, all you could get was the package and what came in it. But right now, we just talked about that awesome KCB coin that's owned by the cryptocurrency bank, the coin that owns the mine, the gold mine in Madagascar, 3.5 mil when excavated. Folks, guess what? Whatever amount you spend right here, you're going to get that corresponding amount in KBC tokens. You're going to get the coin, okay? The cryptocurrency, folks, that the bank is issuing. Understand how powerful that is, because when you take the value of what this is going to be, folks, in the marketplace, it more than dwarfs the cost of getting started here, okay? So we're excited by that, and we really want you to understand what that really, really means to you, okay? Now, here's the thing. Everything that's done in here has a unit value. So each package that you decide to purchase comes with a unit, a unit value. All of the gold comes with a certain unit value, okay? And this is how we get paid when you have a package. The best way and the most lucrative way that we get paid is through these units in what we call cycles. 75 units equals a cycle. 25 on one side, 50 on the other, 50 on one side, 25 on the other. It doesn't matter. But this is what you get paid every time you choose the cycle, every time a cycle happens. So this is why you make the determination of which package you want, folks. And we like to, we like to say that these packages could be like franchises. Chick-fil-A just outdid McDonald's with the number of franchises. So this package right here might be like buying a Chick-fil-A. You're outdoing McDonald's and you got a day off Sunday. This will be your McDonald's package right here. You got a solid business, folks. This would be like maybe like your Rita's ice cream shop, folks. You close 3 months out of the year, but you got a great viable business. You close during the cold months. And this package right here, that would be like, maybe your sandwich shop or something like that, your Subway. A lot of Subways, you see the owners in there making subs or what have you. So, you just get in where you fit in. But the thing of it is, folks, to see the value in VIP, you're going to do the same work. Just the package determines how much you're going to get paid for it. Okay. Now, let's move a step forward, and I just want to give you an example. So let's just say you're bronze, okay? Or you're a bronze, or let's just say I'm a bronze. I'm a bronze, and I go out and I help you get started. You say, hey, you see the value, and you want to be a VIP, okay? So you become a VIP, and I'm a bronze, so I make 100 euros, okay? Now, let's just say I'm a silver. You see the value in this, you say, I want to be a VIP. Guess what? I get $200 or 200 euros. If I'm a gold, you see the value in being VIP. You say, I want to be a VIP. You sign up, boom, 300 euros in commissions. I'm a VIP. You see the value in VIP, 400 euros, folks. That's what you're making, because this is what you're going to make in direct commissions at each one of these different packages, okay? It's a great thing, man. Now, so let me just give you a quick example of how this actually works, all right? Let's just say this is you. You're a VIP. Now, you help Tom get started, okay? Tom gets started. This is the direct commissions, okay? So you're going to make 20% of his startup fee. That's 198 euros, all right? Sue comes in at the same level as you, a VIP. 20% of her $2,000, 2,000 euros, and you just made 400 euros. So let's just say you did that your first week. You had what's called a private gold reception. Somebody comes in and does one of these things for anybody in your living room, and you get a couple people started. You just earned 598 euros in your first week in the business, folks. It's a great thing, okay? So now let's just talk about the dual team payouts, okay? Again, remember we talked about the 75 units, 25 on one side, 50 on the other. Doesn't matter if it's left or right, okay? But this is you again. You signed Tom up. And Tom's gold package came with 50 units, okay? That's 25 times 2. Now, the VIP package, again, it comes with 100 units. That's 50 times 2. So you did what? You earned 2 cycles. You're at VIP. VIP is 80 euros per cycle. You just made 160 euros plus the commission off of the packages themselves for a total week 1 commission of 758 euros, folks. That's huge, okay? I'm just, it excites me every time I see this. But this is really what excites me here, okay? This is what excites me, because this is the power of all of us united and coming together and working as one and being on one accord. So listen, somebody has to sponsor you, right? Somebody invited you onto this call and you get started. So you go out, okay, whoever it was that invited you, you get started. Then you go out and you invite somebody on board. They invite somebody on board. And guess what? The person that invited you, because it's a dual system and you can only put somebody here on the left or here on the right, guess what? They're putting somebody on the left. So now even their next sponsor comes, boom, right here underneath of you. This happened to me just last week, and I cycled 4 times. 80 times 4, 320 units. Somebody, not right here, but somebody way up here placed a VIP right down here, and I cycled 4 times. 320 euros. Okay, that's real life, no lie, no joke. I can document it, okay? But that's how this works, folks. It's huge, because guess what? When that person up here placed that person down here, Bob, in his VIP package, guess what? Ann got 100 units. Tom got 100 units. You get the 100 units. Dave get the 100 units, all the way up to wherever the person was that actually placed the person here. It's a great thing, folks, and it's huge, man. I love this. Okay. Now, again, associations, man, it brings on assimilation. So you watch your associations, improve those associations, and you solve problems in your life, folks. That's what this is all about. I just love the fact that here was just a dinner where we broke bread with couple of the top associates that are part of this organization right here. Okay, you got Mr. Dalco here, his wife, Dr. Rozelle. This is Stephen Coates, Lewis Young. That's myself right there. Listen, we partnered in here, and we're in here with folks like Kevin Robinson, Roddy Roach. I mean, you got Mr. Battle over here. You got Kevin Thompson, I believe is his last name. Don't get me wrong, and if I'm messing up some names, man, please forgive me. And there were tremendous leaders that weren't even here. I mean, you got folks like Earl Dixon, James Marshall, Angie Gold, that are all over the United States that are bringing value and leadership to this team, folks. Again, remember, this is so much larger than what you just see demonstrated on this small webinar that occurs every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:30. So here's the thing, folks. Let me just take a quick look, and I want to see who I have here on the line real quick, because I didn't set up anyone to necessarily come on board and give a testimonial. But what I want to do is I want to move to a gentleman that's in this picture right here. This gentleman, I'm going to say it, he drives a Maserati, okay? And somebody that I've known for many, many years. Our kids play youth football together. Now, my kid was a big boy, so he was a big, slow lineman. His kid was one of the skilled players, probably scored most of the touchdowns on the team, went on to a major university on football scholarship. But this gentleman is somebody that I really, really respect, man. He's a man of God. He has a tremendous integrity, and he has an outstanding knack for numbers. He's somebody that shows me, and we talk about crypto almost on a daily basis, and I learn something from him every time he speaks. So without further ado, what I want to do is turn this call over to none other than Minister Steve Coates. Mr. Coates, are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm here, man. I appreciate you, Al. Thanks for doing an awesome job, Mr. Murray. I appreciate that introduction, man. Surely you are bringing value to this team, and there's none other. You know, I'm looking at this Zoom webinar, and I see 42 people, Mr. Murray, showed up to hear you break down this awesome opportunity down to the meat where you can actually eat it. So I'm excited to have you as a partner on this team. Most definitely value your friendship as well as your opinion on a lot of things. And man, thanks for just being a leader, making the money out here, and having fun and giving people 100% of this information, man. I appreciate you. For you guys that know me, my name is Steve Coates. I'm here in the DMV area. I'm an entrepreneur. Some believe entrepreneur for life, won't stop, can't stop till I get to the top. I own several businesses. I got started in Karatbars in I say late January, just to take my profit out of cryptocurrency, put it in a place where I knew my money would be hinged, where I would make money off of my money. And gold was the ideal thing. When we looked around, me and a couple of business partners at Mr. Murray, we found out gold was the thing that you hinge your money in. And so I was just taking my profit out, putting in gold, and about a month and a half later, they came out with cryptocurrency backed by gold. I was blown away. Like Mr. Murray said earlier, we got started. Really, we started, but we had a start date in March. Like in March, when we really started just blowing away, sharing this opportunity with people, because we believe that the opportunity to invest in some cryptocurrency backed by gold, and even now with the KCB that owns the gold, that owns the mine, that owns the whole ecosystem, as well as the ATM machines, the cell phone, and everything that's dealing with this cryptocurrency space. So we went ahead and as you guys know, a lot of y'all know that you here because we actually just had to tell the world. We feel like that if we can't keep it to ourselves, because it's so valuable that it will change your trajectory of your family's life, your kids. And so, you know, if you here and you hearing this for the first time, get with the person that shared this opportunity with you. Do not leave without getting your questions answered. But the main thing, you need to get started. It's free to sign up. Free. And that's huge. So for an opportunity like this to be free for you to start and make some money. And so I appreciate you, Mr. Murray, sure enough, and all the other leaders that's on here. You are doing an excellent job of helping me, helping everyone that's on here, just laying out this information. And so, man, thanks for everything you're doing in this community, your leadership, your expertise. Sure enough, you know how I feel. We talk every morning, man. I appreciate you, bro, and I love you. And thank you for inviting me and let me share on this Zoom webinar.
Without a doubt, sir. It wouldn't be the same without you, my brother. So I definitely appreciate you, and we're excited, man. So what I want to do is bring somebody else to the front real quick. And this gentleman is not even looking at the screen right now, but he's somebody, yes, he's looking at the screen now. So I'm going to probably take him by surprise real quick. But this is somebody that's come on board, man. I've developed a tremendous amount of respect for him. And I believe he's probably one of the hardest working people on this call. You know, he reaches out to people and he's sharing this. And I think one of the things that I admire about him the most is, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably his first venture in a company like this. But what really excites me about him is I know the importance of taking this to the people that really mean that the folks, we call them red list people, those people that you might say, oh, they you're scared to talk to. The person that you say would not want to get involved with something like this. He talks to those people on a regular basis, man, and he follows the system with them. He puts them on a 3-way phone call, and then the next thing you know, they're signing up just in a short period of time. And I guarantee this person has not been involved in this business no more than 2 or 3 months, and he already has an international team. So we're excited, and I'm excited. So without further ado, Mr. Marshall, I'm going to ask you to unmute your phone, Jim Marshall, and just share a few things. Why Karatbars with the team?
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you honoring me the time to talk. Man, I could just talk for a long time and just ramble on about everything that I think. These calls just keep getting better and better. I never get bored. I'm one of those guys that gets bored pretty easily. You know, I could just sit here and listen to this all night. It's just great. I think for me, I mean, you know, I've been doing a lot of personal growth stuff over the last year, and listening to people talk about, like Les Brown talks about OQP, only quality people, right? And you are who you surround yourself with. And I've been searching for this. It's definitely not the people that I work with at my full-time job that I'm trying to get rid of. And I mean, I just can't say enough about the group of people that I've fallen into and I'm surrounded by now. It's just crazy. I mean, it's just awesome. So that's huge for me. I mean, I think about that. I don't even think about the money and the gold and the cryptocurrency. I mean, I think about that, but that's just all like icing on the cake. Just being surrounded by all these incredible people that not only, do they have your back? Do you guys have my back? But everybody genuinely cares about everybody, even if you're not in the same group. I mean, Juan Martinez, I mean, I don't know if he's on the call, but actually I think he's on the train on his way home from work. We probably talk 4 or 5 times a day, and we're not even linked. So that just kind of gives you an example. I'm just kind of rambling on about the people, but that's what's important to me, and everything will just fall behind that, like the money and the gold and cryptocurrency and the business opportunity, that comes with this. So, you know, I'm sitting there talking and I'm looking at all these guys on the table. It's almost like they're staring right at me, listening to me. Kevin Roberts,
we love you, man.
He's staring. He's giving me a glare, man. But I don't know. I just, you know, I'm just going to leave it as just talking about the people, and it just feels great. I'm smiling every day. I mean, and the stuff that I used to stress about and complain about with my full-time job, I don't even really think about it anymore, because I know I have this, and this is it. This is the end. I mean, I'm in it to win it. So thank you, everybody. And for any new people that are on here that can hear me, you know, I'm probably one of the most genuine people you know. I'm honest. I'm not very good at lying. So this is it, man. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and just hang on and keep grinding and keep moving forward. Thank you.
We love you.
That's right. That's right. That's right, Crypto Steve. Hey, listen, sir, we certainly appreciate that, man. And you could tell it was honest. It wasn't scripted, you know, and I just feel like we needed to hear from you, because, man, I tell you, you actually inspire me, man, because, man, some of these folks you put me on a 3-way phone call with, I'm just like, man, you know, the average person is just, he would be on his chicken list and they wouldn't reach out to it. So you keep doing that, sir, and I'm gonna be jumping on your call soon. You know what I mean? But we certainly appreciate you, sir. And without a doubt, what I want to do now is I want to transition to one other person. This gentleman is somebody that I truly respect. He's pictured right here in this picture. This gentleman is, I mean, not only does he know all of the facts, love to help people, but this gentleman is a best-selling author. He is a professional internet marketer. He's one of the top affiliates in this company. And he's done so well in his company that he literally has his face plastered in gold and embossed and posted at the home office in Stuttgart, Germany, folks. So without further ado, what I want to do is turn this call over right now to Dr. Sergio Razel. Dr. Sergio Razel, are you on the line, sir?
Mr. Murray, I am here, and can you hear me loud and clear, sir?
Loud and clear, sir.
Wow, thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to say a few words to the crowd. And again, I would like to say bravo to you, sir. This was a tremendous presentation, as always, and I just want to echo what Mr. Coates said about your leadership, and what Mr. Marshall said about your leadership, and the fact that you have done such a phenomenal job at being able to put this information in a concise, simple way that gives people enough information to make an educated decision. Folks, I'm not going to be with you long. I just wanted to say a couple of words to let you know that this is for you, and to let you know that if you are, have some questions that you need to get answered, that you're wondering if you can do this, if you're going to have the support and the training and everything that you need to be successful here, I just want to take a moment I'm going to embarrass these guys a little bit, and not intentionally, but because these guys are humble and they have integrity. But when Mr. Coates and Mr. Murray speak about their involvement in cryptocurrency before, understand something, guys. These gentlemen are professionals with the cryptocurrency market. They didn't tell you, but they trade thousands of dollars a day in the cryptocurrency market. So the fact that they're excited about what we're doing here at KCB and KBC and Karat Bank and Karatcoin and Karatbars, that gives a lot of value to what we're doing. And they've also hit some tremendous individual positions as making global directors, and also hitting the ranks, some of the highest ranks that you can have in the company in just 3 short months. So those guys are very impressive. And Mr. Marshall is coming in like gangbusters. And I just wanted you guys to know that these guys are breaking records. They're going to support you. We're going to train you. We're going to all work together to ensure that you have success, because we have a system that works. We're all one team, one dream. And, we are dedicated to helping each other win, because as the tide rises, so do all of the ships. So with that being said, I just want to thank you again, Mr. Murray, for all that you do and all the leaders that are on the call today. Looking forward to working with each and every person that decides to join us. and success is voluntary, and you deserve it. Back to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Doc. I certainly appreciate you and all that you do. You know, you're there. I think what we probably talked about 3 or 4 times today. And man, I just really appreciate you, sir, and your awesome leadership, man. You're a tremendous guy to follow. So with that, folks, that basically is the end of our presentation. What I want to do at this point is just say, for the most part, there are 3 types of people and 3 types of mindsets that happen after seeing a presentation like this. The first says, hey, you know what? I'm not really interested in this kind of thing. And that's fine, because everything is not for everybody. Okay. So, but what we do suggest is that you take advantage of the free gold savings plan. And definitely, if you see a value in a coin, get involved. Okay. The number 2 type of person says, hey, you know what? I like what I see, but I got some questions. Okay. What we want you to do is get those questions answered by somebody that can answer them for you in a legitimate manner, in an honest manner, and in a way that really answers the question that will allow you to make an informed decision. Okay. The worst thing we want you to do is get off of this webinar and go ask the brokest person you know, or somebody that knows nothing about this company, what do they think about saving in gold? Okay, because like we said a little earlier, only 1% of the world owns gold. And there's a greater percentage of folks that own gold on this webinar right here today. So it's best you ask somebody like that. The third type of person says, hey, you know what? I was in a long time ago. How do I get started? Well, here's how you get started, folks. You get back to the person that invited you. Whoever it was that gave you the link, whoever it was that mentioned this to you, you get back to them. And you let them know, hey, listen, I'm ready to get started. I want to support your business, okay? And I want to be a part of this awesome group of goal savers. I want to be a part of this group of folks, these innovators that are breaking new records in cryptocurrency with every single step. I want to be a part of that. So, folks, here's the thing. We're going to be here tomorrow. We've got a training session that goes on at 8 o'clock. Okay, Thursday we'll come back with another one of these webinars at 7:30. We do a briefing in the Waldorf, Maryland area every single Monday. We've got training calls all throughout the week. Again, we got this great webinar, wealthbuildersworldwide.info. It has the full schedule of everything else that is on the table outside of what I just talked about, the full system, how we build our business, welcome letters, man, the whole map system, everything you need is on that webinar to start getting involved with this company. And you've got the mentors to walk you through step by step how to have success in this business. So with that, folks, I'm just hoping that you decide, you know, it's in life, you know, many times, you know, we grow up as children and the sky's the limit. We've had all these great big dreams. And then as we go on and move forward, you know, it's like we're going through a funnel and our options become less and less and less. And then we get to this point where we're adults and we get settled in. But then there's something that comes through and it makes you start dreaming again. And that's what this did for me. And I'm hoping that if you're dreaming, that you can wake up and seize the opportunity right now. Guess what, folks? It's only money. And it's really not even money. It's just paper invested in something that's tangible, something that's real. Get involved with an awesome team of people that care about you and your family, that want to help you to the fullest extent and the greatest level of success that you can have. That's what this company wants to pay you. It wants to pay you more money than you can spend. All you got to do is just utilize the systems, folks. That's it. So with that, folks, I appreciate you. I thank you for coming and being a part of this webinar. And again, I encourage you to get back to the person that invited you here. Folks, we're going to have 2 private gold receptions this weekend in the Waldorf, Maryland area. Coach Luke Etherton will be having a private gold reception, as well as Walter Florence. And I really want to shout him out because this will be his 3rd private gold reception that he's had. His last private gold reception, he had 4 guests there, and all 4 of them got started with this company, man. It's incredible. Okay, so we're excited with what's going on. We thank you for coming out. God bless and good night.